All right, what is up, you dirty motherfuckers? So we're gonna be continuing on the series The Truth Hurts. And this is starring the 49ers and quote-unquote Niner gang or 49er gang or whatever you guys call yourselves, that corny ass fucking name. And I want to begin off by saying, I just want to, I have a lot of 49ers friends on YouTube, David, John J, CG, oh, you guys, man, this is not a shot at you guys. I actually kind of feel bad for you guys because this franchise has let you down in multiple fucking years while you guys sit there and watch. So, I kind of feel bad for you guys. But you know what? You guys know me. I have to give the smoke to everybody. And unfortunately, your team needs the smoke. They need a reality check. They need to know that the truth hurts. Now, the 49ers, man, one of the best franchises in NFL history. No question about that. No question about that. 49ers are one of the best franchises in NFL history. Here's the problem, though. You guys suffer the same fate as the Dallas Cowboys, where you guys not only let me tell you something about the 49ers. You guys suffer the same fate as Dallas Cowboys fans. The only difference is your fucking success came in the 80s. Yeah, you won one Super Bowl in the fucking 90s, but that was one with fucking Steve Young's overrated ass. And yes, Steve Young is overrated. When you're touted to be the next big thing since Joe Montana and you can only muster up one Super Bowl, you are vastly overrated. And he's a left-handed quarterback. I don't even like left-handed quarterbacks, but he's the greatest left-handed quarterback, but that's not really saying much. But that's besides the point. When you won one Super Bowl in the 90s after a 4-year run or a 4-championship run in the fucking 80s. You got one Super Bowl in the 90s, which is fine, which is cool. That's fine. But at the same time, how the hell do you muster up one Super Bowl in the 90s? And then we're going to get into the 2000s. Oh boy, we're going to get into the fucking 2000s because you guys are just as shitty as the fucking Cowboys. The only difference between you guys and the Cowboys is that you guys actually had chances to win and you lost multiple times. Now, let's go through your fucking history. Once again, I'm on the 80s where you guys won 4 Super Bowls. You won it in 84, 88, 89. Yeah, 4 Super Bowls, right? 80. Hold on, let me go up. Okay, 81, 84, 88, and 89. Cool. In the 90s, once again, you guys won one in 1994. You guys beat the Chargers 49-26. Fine. Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. From 1995 all the way down, you guys have not done a fucking thing. A fucking thing. But yeah, we have to hear about this historical franchise. You guys are this historical franchise. No, you guys are fucking overrated. You're just as overrated as the fucking Cowboys. You might not be as annoying as Cowboy fans and how you guys go on the fucking how they're always on national television stuff, but you're just as overrated. So let's go through your history of 49ers fans. So in 1994, you guys won the Super Bowl, cool. 1995, you lose the division round to the Packers. I'm assuming that was against Brett Favre. 2006, you lost to the divisional game against the Packers. Again, 1997, you lost the NFC Championship game to the Packers. Seems like Brett Favre's whooping your ass most of these fucking times. Is Brett Favre your owner now? I mean, you guys bitch about your fucking owner now. I'm forgetting his name, but you guys bitch about him. I mean, you might as well have Brett Favre as your fucking owner. He could probably scam you guys some money and get you guys more players from from Mississippi's welfare policy. And then in 1998, you guys lose to the fucking Falcons. You guys lose to the Falcons by 2 fucking points. How does that even happen? How? And I'm assuming you guys were at home because I don't think the Falcons were that. I know they beat the Packers. Yeah, the Falcons weren't that good of a team because they went to Minnesota and beat Minnesota. How the hell do you guys lose to the Falcons at home by 2 fucking points? How's that possible? And then you guys go on a 3-year stretch where you don't make the playoffs. You go 4-12, 6-10. No, you go on a 2-year hiatus where you go 4-12 and 6-10. I'm assuming Steve Young's bitch ass is gone. His overrated ass is somewhere suffering in CTE somewhere. In 2001, you lose to the wild cards to Brett Favre again. So you basically Brett Favre's bitch at this fucking point. This guy beat you how many fucking times? Let me go back. 1, 2, 3. The dude beat you 4 times within a 5-year period from 95 from 2000. From a 5-year period, Brett Favre has whooped your ass. And Brett Favre's overrated as shit and likes to show his fucking dick to a media woman on text messages. It's still welfare. It's still welfare from fucking homeless people. And you guys can't fucking beat him. You lose. No, from 2001. So a 6-year period where you guys beat Brett Favre. It is what it is. But in 2002, you lose to Tampa Bay, which, I mean, it's Tampa 2. It is what it is, but you guys lose. And then you guys go on a fucking stretch from 2003 all the way to 2010 where you guys sucked fucking ass. You sucked fucking ass. 7-9, 2-4, 4-12, 7-9, 5-11, 7-9, 8-8, 6-10. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're wasting Patrick Willis's fucking career, who I see won Defensive Player of the Year in 2007. You wasted some. Was T.O. even on your fucking team? I don't even fucking remember, nor do I give a fuck. But good thing T.O. got the fuck up off your team because look at this shit. Was this the Jeff Garcia's years? Jeff Sus Garcia years? From 2003 all the way to 2010, what the fuck happened, Niners fans? This historic franchise. Oh, the 49ers, Niners game. Well, Niners game. Where the Niners game? Where were you when you guys were going 2-4? Where were you in 4-12? Where was the gold rush, Niners fans? Where was it? I don't see it. And then in 2011, you guys lucked up and got Jim Harbaugh. And Jim Harbaugh. Oh yeah, by the way, let's not forget you guys drafted Aaron Rodgers over Alex Smith. I mean, you drafted Alex Smith over Aaron Rodgers. Let's not forget that, people. You guys drafted Alex Smith over Aaron fucking Rodgers, and Alex Smith had threw like 1 touchdown and 11 picks his rookie year. Congrats, 49ers fans. You played yourself, you dumb fucks. But anyways, moving on to the 2010s. This is where I started watching football. And you guys get Jim Harbaugh, great pickup. He tries to revive that bum of a fucking quarterback that you have, Alex Smith, the average check down piece of shit that he is. And you guys lose to the NFC Championship game to my fucking Giants in overtime, by the way, 20-17 in Candlestick Park. Eli Manning shits over your great defense. Eli Manning does not give a fuck about Patrick Willis, Aldon Smith, Dante Whitner. Shout out to Dante Whitner, but fuck you right now, and the rest of those clowns that you have on defense. All those clowns, Cruz, Nix, Eli, Brandon Jacobs, Amal Bradshaw, we didn't give a fuck about your defense. We went into Candlestick Park, shitted all over your Candlestick Park, and went to the Super Bowl and won. And guess what, Niners fans? I got news for you. If you guys somehow beat us, you're gonna get your ass whooped by Tom Brady in 2011. So cut it out with the bullshit. And then let's go to 2012. 2012, this is where you guys get rid of Alex Smith, justifiably so, because he's a fucking bum. And you guys get the woke idiot Colin Kaepernick, okay? You guys beat the Packers, which is one of my favorite games to watch. That Packers 49ers game was amazing. I'm not disrespect that. And then you fucking lose in the Super Bowl in the most embarrassing fashion. It was so bad they had to cut the fucking lights out. That's how bad your Super Bowl was. They had to cut the fucking lights out. Roger Goodell's like, they're getting their asses whooped. They're getting their asses beat. Let's cut these lights out and try to help that overrated fucking franchise that we have to watch in the Super Bowl in 2012. And you guys still couldn't make a comeback. 2013, we all know this game, the Richard Sherman. If you guard me with a sorry ass receiver like Michael Crabtree, you're gonna get locked the fuck out. You're gonna get you fuck Crabtree. Yeah, it is fuck Crabtree and fuck the 49ers. Because how the fuck do you go into Green Bay and beat Green Bay? You beat Cam Newton at the Panther Stadium in the most embarrassing fashion ever, and you lose to Seattle. In the most dumbest way, too. Why the fuck is Colin Kaepernick? I fucking read that shit. I was 13 years old when this shit happened, or 14 years old, whenever this shit happened. I think it was the beginning of 2014, but I was literally reading Colin Kaepernick's fucking face. This dude was literally just staring down Michael Crabtree and fucking threw it in his way. How the fuck does that happen? Listen, and this amazes me, man. This whole Jim Harbaugh, Colin Kaepernick shit was, beyond belief. And you guys fired Jim Harbaugh, or you let him go, or whatever the case may be. You let Jim Harbaugh walk out the fucking door. How, Sway? How? How do you let Jim Harbaugh walk out? Because let's be for real, Niners fans. He left in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018. You were a dumpster fire. You were a dumpster fire, and the dumpster was full of dog shit. That's exactly what you guys fucking were. Colin Kaepernick wasn't shit without fucking Jim Harbaugh. You guys weren't shit without Jim Harbaugh. And then you guys get Kyle Shanahan, who I'm going to be fucking roasting it, who I'm going to be ripping into next. But why the fuck would you let Jim Harbaugh leave? He turned Alex Smith into a fucking Pro Bowler. He turned Colin Kaepernick into a Pro Bowler. He turned your defense into a top 5 defense, and you let him walk out the door. And you know how bad it was. Fucking Patrick Willis and all those other guys fucking left too, and they said, "Fuck this bitch ass fucking franchise. I'm not gonna stay here." So you go on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-year stretch from 2014 all the way to 2018. You go on a 5-year stretch where you guys ain't shit. You're garbage. You're trash. Throw them in the fucking trash and let the garbage man scrape them up and put them in the junk. That's exactly what you guys fucking were. And then you guys get, what's his name? Kyle Shanahan. You guys get the guy who blew the fucking lead in 2016. And I'm assuming, and by the way, I have to correct myself. You guys didn't get him in 2019. I think you guys got him in like 2017, 2018. But you guys get, you guys got him in 2017. You guys get the guy who blew a 28-3 lead. Great coordinator, and he's a good coach. He's a good coach. I'll give you that. He is a good coach. Not denying that. But at the same fucking time, he blew a fucking 28-3 lead. And then you guys saw it in the Super Bowl. The asshole blew a fucking 10-point lead. He blew a 10-point fucking lead. How does that happen? How? This asshole has no concept of running the football. Always throw the fucking ball up. And you're throwing the ball up with this idiot to the left, Jimmy Garoppolo's punk ass. And by the way, didn't Jimmy Garoppolo cost you guys a season when his dumb ass didn't want to step out of bounds? I don't forget shit. Got the brain of a fucking elephant. So that fucking happens. Then you guys go on a hiatus in 2020 where you guys didn't do shit. You guys went 6-10. And then 2021, how do we fucking forget? And you know what? I'll give you guys credit. You guys beat the Cowboys in the most hilarious fucking way. I'll give you credit for that. You guys, and I predicted you guys to beat Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. I give you that. And then, once again, Kyle, once a fucking again, you're making Jimmy Garoppolo do shit that he isn't. You're making Jimmy Garoppolo do shit that he's not. Jimmy Garoppolo's not the guy, bro. He's not the guy. He might be better than the quarterback that you drafted. Oh, we'll get to that. But he's not that guy, bro. He's not Eli. He's not. He's a porn star fucking Italian bitch. That's all he fucking is. And then you saw it when it came down to crunch time. Okay, Jimmy, you gotta get us in field goal range. You gotta make us win. You lost. You lost to your arch rival that you swept in the regular season that year. Congrats, 49ers. You played yourself. And then let's not forget, and I'm not going to go fully in on Trey Lance because I have a video called the Patrick Mahomes Syndrome where I do go in on Trey Lance. But then you draft Trey Lance over Mac Jones, which, by the way, I don't think Mac Jones is that fucking good. But it's alleged that fucking, what's his face? Kyle Shanahan wanted Mac Jones, and he drafted, what's his name? Trey Lance because the owner wanted him, the GM wanted him, and you idiot Niners gain, man. Niners gain wanted Trey Lance because you thought he was the next Mahomes, and where the fuck is he? He's somewhere in the hospital crying with a broken foot. With a broken fucking foot. And I said all that to say this. I went through your history to say all this. Is that you guys, the truth hurts, 49ers fans. You guys are an overrated fucking franchise. An overrated fucking franchise. A great franchise, no doubt about it. but overrated as fuck, just like the Cowboys. And what makes it more embarrassing is that at least the Cowboys have the excuses that we never been to a Super Bowl. You got been to two, got your asses whooped. The NFL tries to help you by cutting off the lights, still couldn't get the job done. And you were up by 10 points against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs and still couldn't get the fucking job done. And you've been in multiple championship games with the Rams, with Seattle, and couldn't do shit. And and we have to keep hearing you're a great franchise. No. Yeah, you're a great historical franchise, but you're not a great franchise. You guys haven't won shit. 2000s, 2010s, and we're in the 2020s. And guess what, Niners fans? I'm sorry to tell you this. You guys are not winning shit this year either. Trey Lance is trash, and Jimmy Garoppolo's average, and trash too. And Kyle Shanahan doesn't know how to run a football. Or know how to tell his running backs, hey, why don't we run the football? Like, come on, man. And listen, man. Once again, like, just the truth hurts. Listen, just accept the fact that now, do I think you guys can win with Kyle Shanahan? Yeah. But maybe you need to get an offensive coordinator, or maybe you need to get a fucking GM that says, hey, Kyle, when you're up by 10, maybe try running the ball, you stupid fuck. You remember back in 2016 when you tried throwing the ball against the Super Bowl and Tom Brady whooped your ass? Or maybe a few years ago when you were up by 10 against fucking Patrick Mahomes and he whooped your ass? Maybe try running the football and running the clock out so we don't fucking blow these damn leads. Kyle's so fucking ignorant, it's not even fucking funny. Or he's just stupid. Either one. Or he could be both. But yeah, listen, at the end of the day, Niners fans and Niners gang, whatever you guys like to call each other, you know, the circle jerk that you guys are. Listen, at the end of the day, the truth hurts. Your franchise is overrated, just like the Cowboys. And the only difference is you guys have opportunities to win championships in 2010s and you blew them. It's that simple. But anyways, man, but let me know, 49ers fans, shit all over me in the comments, or do you agree? Anybody else agree with me or not? Yeah, man. RJL.